Hey guys, EC Network here, coming at you with another video. So it's been a while since we've last seen Primal on Adult Swim. I believe it's been a year and a half since the second half of Season 1 premiered on the channel. So initially this video was going to be about me speculating when will Season 2 be premiering on Adult Swim, because we know it hasn't been cancelled due to things Genndy has said in the past. But it turns out in doing research for this video, we got a release window for Season 2 3 months ago. And this really flew under the radar because, like I said, this happened 3 months ago and I have not seen any articles or anything talking about this. So if we look at Genndy Tartakovsky's Instagram page, he posted on February 21st a picture of Primal, which you can see on screen, and he captioned it saying it's going to be a Primal summer. And yeah, I believe there's a Jurassic World movie coming out this summer, but I don't think that's what he's referring to. So it looks like Primal Season 2 is coming at some point this summer. And it's kind of funny because, you know, going to record this video, I was kind of thinking that the summertime might be a good time for them to release Primal Season 2, but at the same time, I was like, would they really hold it to the fall? And I was kind of iffy on it, but now we have confirmation that it's coming at some point this summer, which would mean we have a window basically of June to maybe the beginning of September, probably I would say more likely the end of August. So we're in May right now. That's really not that far off. So honestly, any day now or next month or, you know, really, they could just announce that Primal Season 2 is coming within the next 3 or 4 weeks and we could be watching it in 3 or 4 weeks from now. It's going to be happening very, very, very soon. Even though Season 2 is coming what looks like in the near future, it begs the question, why did it take this long for us to get a second season of Primal? So going back, you know, a little bit in time to the timeline of Primal, the first 5 episodes, the first half of the first season, it came out all the way back in 2019. We then had to wait a year for a set of another 5 episodes being the second half of Season 1, which came out in 2020, and obviously, as I stated before, we got nothing last year, and now we're going to get Season 2 in the summer of 2022. What happened between the fall of 2020 and the summer of 2022? Why did it take a year and a half for them to get new episodes of this series out? And I recently discussed a little bit on this topic in the recent Ask DC Network number 12. I'll leave a card above if you want to watch that video. I think probably the big reason behind it is that Genndy's just working on a ton of stuff. He's working on, well, you know, the new Hotel Transylvania that came out. He worked on that. He's working on 2 brand new, you know, movie IPs for Sony that he's creating. He's working on the Popeyes movie, I believe. He's working on, obviously, Primal. He's working on Unicorn Warriors Eternal. And those are 6 projects that we know about. I'm sure that Genndy has some other stuff in development that we don't know about. Hey, I mean, who knows? Maybe we're getting a Symbionic Titan revival. I mean, I would hope so. That would happen at some point, but we don't know what he's working on besides these 6 series or movies. So that's probably the main reason why this season has taken so long to come out. Of course, another reason could be COVID. I mean, at the point at which this season was probably in the early stages of development, that's probably when COVID, you know, first hit, and obviously, you know, everything's been delayed a little bit because of that. So I would say those are the 2 main factors as to why this season took so long to come out. But the other thing is, and this is just something that you've probably heard me say before, whenever a series or a certain IP takes this long of a hiatus, almost always the show comes back and struggles, just because people lose interest over time, you know, people move on to other things. And so it's going to be interesting to see what happens to Primal after it took so long. I said this in my last video about Primal about 5 or 6 months ago, that honestly, when the second half of Season 1 came out, I was not as interested in it as I was the initial 5 episodes, just because it took so long for them to actually make. Right now, I can't tell you for certain whether or not I will watch Primal Season 2. I really enjoyed the first 5 episodes. I didn't enjoy the second set of 5 episodes as much, but I do think this show has a lot of potential, and I hope it does well because I really do like Genndy Tartakovsky's series. So we'll have to wait and see what happens on this, but for as of right now, what we know is that Primal Season 2 will be coming at some point this summer. So as I said before, expect it sometime between June and at the absolute latest, I would say the beginning of September. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below if you guys are excited for Primal Season 2, or are you like me and you're not certain if you will actually watch it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.